Cinema.
Welcome back to War with Cinema. I'm your host, Greg, your local metalhead, and with me is...
Part of the collector. What's going on?
And today we're doing New Jack City. You gave me this one because I have not seen it, surprisingly.
Yeah. New Jack City, man. That's a great fucking movie. Directed by Mario Van Peebles.
Peebles, I think it's called. With Wesley Snipe, Ice-T, Alan Payne, Chris Rock,
such a good fucking movie, dude.
Bill Cobbs, so many fucking people in this movie. I was really surprised. I don't know why I missed this movie because I grew up watching stuff like Juice, and Boyz II Men. You know, I grew up on urban movies, so I don't know why I didn't watch this one.
Urban movies.
Well,
I get it.
fucking dick.
I was just fucking with you. I know you got mad street cred, dog.
Yeah, I was talking to my wife, and she's like, "Oh, what movie did Nick give you?" I'm like, "Oh, New Jack City." She's like, "What is it about?" And I'm like,
it's about a drug kingpin that
it's
takes over a city.
If I had to guess, it's about urban gangsters and black people. She's like, "I get it."
That's fucking great.
Anyway,
but yeah, it's about Nino Brown. He's a heroin trafficker, cocaine.
This is heavily based on real events, right? Not real events, but in Detroit.
It's almost like a movie long after school special about how drugs are the worst thing ever.
Well, apparently in Detroit there was something along this line. The story is based heavily on something that happened in Detroit, the drug problem in Detroit and stuff like that. So that was pretty interesting.
The Cash Money Brothers.
Yeah.
That shit was clean. Yeah, Wesley Snipes gives a great fucking performance in this movie.
He does.
He's one of the top 10. He's definitely in the top 10 greatest drug dealers in movies of all time.
Definitely. And when I was watching this, I'm like, God, this is so dated. This movie's dated as fuck.
Yeah, it's 1990, some shit like
1991, I want to say.
Yeah.
But Wesley Snipes fits so perfectly in this movie.
He kills it, bro.
Yeah.
It's just it's one of my favorite movies he's in.
Now watching it, it's not my favorite movie, but his role is one of my top favorites, next to Blade and Demolition Man.
Yeah, I mean those and The Fan. I love him in The Fan.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, Undisputed. I love that fucking movie. Him and Ving Rhames. That's a great movie.
I think I've seen it.
Ice-T does a great job. This is the first movie I ever saw Ice-T in, ladies and gentlemen. Even before, before SVU.
This was his film debut, I want to say, and he didn't want to do it because he didn't want to ruin his
street cred.
Yeah, his rap credibility being a police officer.
Who knew the guy that made Cop Killer would play a cop on TV for 20 years?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. He was scared about doing it, and then he did it for 20 more years.
Yeah,
he's crazy young in this movie. I don't even recognize him.
This is right after he stopped kind of rapping full time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he I don't know, man. He kind of went out on top. I don't ever remember him falling off like that. I just remember he rapped and had hits, and then he just kind of said fuck it and started acting.
He has a metal band, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He went fucking multi-platinum with Body Count. Yeah. Cop Killer. That's what I'm saying. The guy that made Cop Killer played a cop for 20 years.
Right,
it's hilarious.
Just fucking funny.
It's one of the greatest jokes ever. And he didn't even he's still cool as shit.
Yeah.
I'd still hang out with Ice-T right now. Mario Van Peebles is in this. I think he plays another cop or a district attorney or something.
Really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I have to look that up, but yeah.
So the thing about this movie is it's old, and me seeing it for the first time, I've seen the same story done to death.
But this is one of the first ones.
That's what I was thinking when I was watching. I'm like, this has to be one of the first movies to it's not the first movie, but it's in there. Classics.
Shut your $5 ass up before I make change. Woo! Nino! Whoa, he kills it in this, dude.
So me watching it, I was kind of I've seen this story before, but I had to keep reminding myself, this is in the early days before the story was crazy overdone. So
yeah. The craziest part about this movie to me is the fact that Judd Nelson's in this shit. Like, it's fucking hilarious. This is like when he's just desperate for money. And they called him like, hey, man, you want to play the other fucking cop in this Ice-T? Well, who's the first cop? Ice-T. Fuck you. I've been in 6 John Hughes movies. I've made fucking millions at the box office. And I'm the backup? Like, yeah, man. You're lucky we called you. Like,
Chris Rock, too.
Chris Rock was, like, coming up.
He did really great in this movie.
He did a great job playing Pookie.
He did.
He did.
When I was watching it, I'm like, I think this movie's about Pookie. It's not even about the drug dealer or the cop trying to take down the drug dealer. It felt like it was like Pookie's story because he had a storyline in here. He was he was, what do you call it? A street rat. He stole from Ice-T. He stole all that money.
He was a crackhead.
Yeah, but that was like before the crack. He wasn't like cracked out. But then he stole the money, he shot him, and then he just like took a downfall, and he like homeless, super crackhead. And then Ice-T takes him in, gets him clean, and
then makes him go undercover,
right,
or become an informant, and work for Nino. Mm-hmm. And he ends up being around all that crack all day.
It was hard,
and he finally broke.
Yep.
And he got high, and they brought him in there and found out he was wearing a camera. And they killed him. They killed Pookie.
Strapped a bomb to his ass.
Oh, yeah, because they were getting... Dude, how insane is that, man? That these people, Nino Brown's crew, takes over a fucking housing project. An entire housing project.
I was like, that's pretty intense.
And you realize that shit happens every day.
Yeah.
Well, not every day, but you know what I mean.
Well, it's not uncommon.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's like, either they're going to play ball or they're going to be hostages. Either way,
we're getting fucking high, or they're getting high, or something like that. Yeah, he's a great job in this movie. He's just ruthless, willing to kill anybody to get this money.
Right. So Wesley Snipes' character, like his friend shows him crack, and he's like, people go crazy over this, and that's when Wesley Snipes.
Was it G Money?
Yeah.
Or D Money?
I don't know. I don't remember.
That guy's a good actor too, Alan Payne.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He is pretty good. Everyone was a good actor in this movie. Like, I didn't see anyone like phoning it in. Right. And
Judd Nelson. I don't care. I mean, Judd Nelson's cool. I don't care. I don't know why I'm hating on him so bad. Fuck Judd Nelson.
You got beef with him. Fuck that guy.
I don't know. He just seems like he'd be a dick too. So like, I don't know. Maybe I see a little bit of myself in him.
I don't mean to get off topic. I was just looking at your shirt. Is that like new? Because the bull has a mask on because of all the mask things, or what?
Oh no, man! I bought the shirt like 4 years ago.
So what's the mask deal?
It's just like it's like they didn't want to pay the bulls to use their logo, so you throw a bandana on it, and then it's just kind of like up to your imagination. This shit says Street Gangsta, or no, Street Original.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it for like $5.
I thought you found like a Bulls supporting.
No, but when I saw the Bulls, I was like, with a bandana, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Buying that.
Especially like just this time in history, that works. I like it.
I fucking hate it, bro, so much. I feel like I'm living in a fucking socialist country right now.
Yeah, it's pretty miserable. I have to wear a mask at work, and we work in warehouses, so it's fucking hot. And I understand, like, I can breathe, but it's like breathing hot air into my own face, and it's just hard sometimes.
I can't do it, bro.
Can't do it.
I'm thinking about going to Canada.
Canada?
Yeah, if they'll let me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least it'd be cool, because we live in fucking Florida. It's fucking hot.
I don't have any, I don't have any warrants, so I could probably, now that I know of anyways. I don't see why the Great White North wouldn't take me in. Hey.
Me and the wife were talking about moving up to Canada one day. Like, if you can move anywhere, me and her were both like, Canada.
Because nobody gives a fuck about Canada. Right. They're just chilling.
They're just chilling.
They take care of themselves. They mind their own business.
They're super nice people.
Super nice. They invented hockey and basketball. Like,
they invent basketball?
Yeah, dude.
I thought that was the... Oh, no. The Koreans just love basketball.
Yeah.
Like, obsessed with basketball.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
But anyway. This shirt just got me off topic.
But yeah. Oh, Canada. Yeah, we love that place, man. If all of our listeners were Canadians, it wouldn't bother me. Not to say that I wouldn't want Americans to listen to us too, but
yeah,
Canadians are cool people.
Mm-hmm.
I played Grand Theft Auto with a Canadian for like 2 hours the other day.
Really?
Yeah. That's probably why I'm going so hard with Canadians right now.
Speaking of, I saw that Zach has a
Dude, he is fucking killing it, dog.
Is he? I
swear, bro.
He added me on Facebook. What's his name?
He's ZWeezy14, man. Shout out my boy. Yeah.
You want to check him out? He plays games online.
He's on Twitch. He streams almost like every couple days. Yeah, he's killing it right now, bro.
Is he?
Yeah.
I tried to look for his thing, but I couldn't find anything.
Dude, he's got sponsors. Dude, this motherfucker's got merchandise, bro. Yeah. Something about that dude. He just fucking. He's likable,
I've been
bro.
saying that for
years.
He's
likable,
I'm like,
bro.
get him on a podcast, get him doing something where he can talk, and he will gain a cult following.
And dude, he's not great at the games, but I mean,
all you need is personality,
dude,
and he's got tons of it.
He bought a fucking kitten and named it Karen. And that's part of the marketing. He's a fucking genius, low key, dude. I never thought I'd say this about my boy, but that's my dog. But you know what I mean? You never expect it. You never,
No, all he needs is that foot in the door, and I've been waiting for it. I'm like, if he could just get his foot in the door somewhere, it's gonna take off. And sure enough,
dude, I give him all the big, I told him, I said, bro, I'm so happy for you. You're killing it, and he's good at it, man.
Yeah,
I know. For him. You called that shit when we met him.
Mm-hmm. That's why I wanted you and him to do a sports podcast or something, because
we're still talking about it. We're working on it. I get better to do it now before he gets too fucking big.
I know, right?
Start to not answering my calls and shit.
You come up to him to talk to him. He's like, "You want an autograph? Sign something. Here you go."
No, sorry, man. No pictures. What the fuck, bro? But yeah, big ups to Zach, man.
Yeah.
ZWeezy, man. ZWeezy14. Check him out on Twitch. But I have my niece, dude. Everybody's streaming right now. Even my niece has a YouTube channel, bro. She streams 3-4 hours a day.
For what? What'd she do?
She plays Fortnite.
Yeah.
And I think she plays Call of Duty, but I don't know if she's ever streamed it or not. QDJ, check her
out. I told the wife that I wanted to work on something outside of Warba Cinema, because this is fine. I like doing it, but it doesn't take me very long, and I kind of have it set up to where I want it, so there's not a whole lot I want to do with it. I just kind of letting the thing ride. So I'm like, I kind of want to work on something off to the side, and she still wants to do the gaming thing. She's like, if I record everything, will you put it together? I'm like, sure, yeah. So
I thought y'all should have kept going with couch potatoes.
The thing is, we don't finish TV shows. We'll watch half.
Well, I mean, it's your podcast, bro. You could change the topic to whatever the fuck you want.
This is true. We could just. Well, I was gonna do the relationship thing, relationship advice you didn't ask for.
You know what? I also like the fact, or just being just honest with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people don't see couples. You know what I mean? Talking back and forth, and the fact that you're recording it, that would be crazy.
The thing that I've noticed, the thing that I realized is when we talk, I don't want to talk about other people and their relationships, because you can obviously pinpoint who we're talking about. If I was talking about you and your wife, you can kind of be like, they're talking about us. We don't want our business out there like that. So,
That makes sense.
So I was like, I don't want to put anybody's business out there like that, so I don't want to do that.
Well, you could do random questions, or not the random questions, but anonymous or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because people do that shit on shows all the time.
Well, the idea was we were gonna go on Reddit and stuff like that and ask for relationship advice, and find ones that we thought were interesting, and then kind of talk about how we would handle the situation, or how the situation
do
should
scenarios,
be.
That'd be cool.
That's what we were gonna do, but we didn't like it that much, because we did one episode, but we didn't really like it that much, so we scrapped it. But it had a brilliant name.
What?
You're a podcast.
You're a podcast?
Yeah.
What, you're a podcast?
You are a, and then podcast. Unsolicited relationship advice. Oh. Or originally it was unqualified relationship advice, but Anna Faris has that unqualified podcast, so we didn't want to take her thunder. Not that we would take Anna Faris thunder, but
She's still famous?
She has a podcast that's really big.
Really?
Yeah.
Even after Chris Pratt left her?
Damn. Low blow.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I disrespect the lady from Scary Movie?
She's pretty big.
No fucking way she's big. She looks like she's about 5'5".
Yeah. Unqualified is her podcast.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Kevin Smith was on it.
Was he?
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Kevin will be on anybody's podcast.
This is very true.
One. Yeah, if I reached out to him, he'd probably do it.
Probably.
No, probably not. But not right now.
Not right.
Only because of quarantine. Me and Kev go way back.
You got a picture of him at your house.
I do. Him and Jay signed. It's amazing. I love it. Anyways, New Jack City.
Right.
So, anyways, you got Nino Brown and the cops. It doesn't really bring up Ice-T at first. It's mostly just Wesley.
Yeah, Wesley and his come up.
Yeah, and at first they're making money like with the coke and stuff, but they're not making like killer money. Like, they're not standing out from any other dealers.
Right.
Well, then his boy G Money comes up to him and he's like, "Hey man, this shit right here, this rock, people have been coming back for it like double and double." He's like, "You've been playing with our money, doing some experiments," and he's like, "They'll come back double for it," and they end up making millions because, like you said, he takes over the Carter, which is amazing. And I'm thinking that's why Wayne called that and his last name's Carter. But either way. And it's Cash Money and that too. But it's Cash Money Brothers instead of Cash Money Millionaires.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyways, they end up, they used to kick up to the mob. And Nino tells them, "Y'all ain't getting no more of this. Matter of fact, y'all ain't getting shit now. Because I took over an entire project. Like, I have a huge base of operations."
Can I say like how fucking high tech this shit is? Because Chris Rock's character Pookie was talking about how you have to actually get the drugs. Like,
yeah, you have a fucking ID card, like,
right?
Like it's the fucking
and it
DMV.
gets scanned like 2 or 3 times before you can even get to the drugs.
Mm-hmm.
And then they give you the drugs, and then you have to smoke it there. Like, you can't like get the drugs.
No, he said
and
you're either free to take your goodies home, or you can lift off right there.
Oh, really?
And then it just shows all these people getting fucking stoned, getting high on crack, and they got kids with them.
Dude, that fucked me up. I understand this, like, things like this are a movie, but it makes me think there are people out there that are actually doing this. There was a lady there with her daughter sitting right beside her, like she hasn't had a bath in like a week, and this lady's just staring at this pipe like she like wants to make love to it. And I'm just like, that is heartbreaking, because there are people out there like that, and it's sad. It's very, very sad.
The height of it,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's shitty because Ice-T, he comes from the streets, and his mother was killed by a gangbanger.
Yeah.
And he just, he's like the righteous young cop, and he just wants to, like, get Nino.
Right.
Because Nino ain't hiding who he is. He's flaunting it everywhere.
Yeah, he's like the Gotti of
the
urban streets.
Yeah, he kind of like bitch slaps the mob a couple times in this movie.
Yeah, the drive-by and everything on the Italian.
Yeah, he pulls up on the bike, somebody on the back. Hits him up with the machine guns. Knocks out like probably 6-7 mobsters.
The thing is his head gets way too big. Is like he think he can take over the world.
Yeah.
And that's his problem. He becomes megalomaniac.
Well, his best friend who he started the business with, who gave him the idea to make crack, and which led to them getting rich.
Mm-hmm.
He starts not trusting him, and then he brings this like skanky bitch around, and he wants to fuck her, and he ends up hitting her. That's your best friend's lady. You don't do that shit.
Right.
And then he ends up getting on crack after Nino fucks his old lady. He's like, "Fuck it, we'll smoke crack."
Yeah, but she was a shitty person anyway. She was like stripping in front of him, flaunting it, and being like, "You want to fuck this?" And right in front of the fucking dude.
Yeah.
So it's not like she was a winner.
Oh yeah, but he was fucking her. And then when he called the house to talk to him, to set up the meeting, because that was the thing. Ice-T tried to like he was another buyer.
All right.
Like he was trying to buy for Judd Nelson's character.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets with Nino and starts hanging out with him, which I thought was really weird.
That was really weird.
That's probably the only problem I have with the plot in that, because like, why would Nino chill with this random fucking dude?
Yeah.
Like, he brought him in super close. They're like fucking...
Yeah, they act like they were on the come up together.
Yeah. I was like, you've hung out with this dude twice, and he's like swimming in the pool with you and shit. Like,
yeah, that pool scene was awkward as fuck. Cause I
was just like, what? This don't make sense.
Yeah. Because the only reason it doesn't make sense because he has trust issues with everyone else, but he trusted this guy so wholeheartedly. I don't know.
Yeah.
Until the guy yells out, "This guy's 5-0."
I kill you myself. I love that scene where Ice-T's just beating the fucking shit out of him because once the jig is up, dude, how fucked up was it at the wedding? Because Nino's at a wedding. Was it his wedding? Oh, somebody's wedding, and the mob pays Nino back for shooting up their people.
Yeah,
and
he grabs a little
girl. To get away. So,
fucking using the little girl as a body shield. Like, I thought he was trying to like take her away to like save her, and I was like, oh shit, he's just using her.
I knew immediately. I was just like, this motherfucker's ballsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little girl doesn't end up getting hit, thank God. But yeah, it just shows you like what a piece of shit he is at the end of it. And he's hiding out in this like shithole, but it's like got flat screen TVs everywhere and like nice furniture. He's just hiding out, you know, in the hood, avoiding the cops because, you know, the jig is up.
Right.
Oh, yeah, and they end up kicking down the Carter, taking down all of his, you know, they took over the whole thing pretty much. The cops got it back anyways, I guess.
Yeah, because they burned the whole thing down once they realized they were
$1 million a week business. Burnt to the fucking ground. That was a great scene. That was a great scene. Yeah, I guess the cops didn't take him. They were just looking for him.
Yeah, they were just looking for him.
Yeah,
because that's where they found Pookie's
body. Because his homeboy snitches at
right.
the end. That's right. And the Italian guy puts him in with Ice-T and Judd Nelson. That's right. I remember now. That's a great scene because he knows that it's going to bug me. Is it G Money? I think it's G Money.
I'll look it up. I have my fun facts pulled up, but I'll...
Yeah, give me some fun facts too, man.
I will when we're done talking about the plot. G Money.
G Money. I knew it was.
Nino Brown, Scotty, G Money, Pookie, Stone.
Dudda Man.
Da-da-da. I just noticed that. His name is Da-da-da Man.
Oh, man, I love the hitter he's got in a squad. That chick, she's so fucking gangster.
Dude.
When she rolls up on that Rasta.
Yeah.
Rock up, boy, baby. Bomb. And just drills him.
That was a good scene. That was a good kill. I was, like, shocked. I was like, oh, fuck.
Because they just took the fuck over.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they're badass.
Yeah, it's like story is largely based on real-life Detroit gang known as the Chamber Brothers, written by Barry Michael Cooper. Got the idea for the film after visiting Detroit and learning about the gang's exploits.
Nice. But yeah. But he ends up, G Money ends up bringing in Pookie. And once they had to get rid of everything, they burnt the whole thing down because that's when the cops were coming.
Right.
Yeah. Because they're trying to save Pookie. Which
it was just really funny how
they should have known he was fucking dead.
Right. It was funny watching them, these old ass computers with the floppy disk.
Oh my God, yeah, I knew you'd love that.
The cop was like trying to find the button for the floppy disk. It was really
gone.
like
They took everything.
I don't know, the way he like touches the computer. I don't know. It just felt really weird and awkward. It was just like they needed another take on that.
Take you back to computer lab. And when they're burning all the files because it was crazy, man, how they had that shit set up. Legit. It was like a regular office.
Super. I want to know like how much of that was actually true. Like, did they actually like lock places down like that with that much? Probably not that much technology, but
nowadays you wouldn't have files and shit laying around like that. Yeah. Like the key card thing, maybe. You know, but you'd have to be able to get rid of servers and shit like that. So probably, I don't think you could set it up like that. You could set up a trap, obviously, or whatever, but like, yeah, I don't think it could be that big a thing.
I'd say, yeah.
Maybe not in America now, like over in like Russia or some shit.
Oh yeah, they got those dime a dozen.
Yeah, but
so finally they crack down on.
Yeah, Ice-T finds out where Nino's staying and drags him out and beats the living shit out of him. Beats his ass all the way down the fire escape. Throws him down. Beats his ass some more. Puts the fucking gun. He's like, I'll fucking kill you. I'll kill you. And then Judd Nelson talks him out of it. Talks him off the ledge. And he's like, don't do it, man. It's not worth it. This piece of shit's not worth it.
Right.
And the greatest fucking line ever, man, when he picks him up off the fucking street and they're handcuffing him. I'll be out in a week.
Well, that's a problem with the court system because he does go to court and he gets a year.
Well, because he snitches on everybody.
Right. But he still gets a year regardless of everything he did. He only gets a year in fucking jail. And that's the problem with our fucking court system because...
It's the same shitty lesson they're teaching 20, 30 years ago. They're teaching right now. You can go out and do all the terrible shit you want, but as long as you'll tell on everybody who did it with you, you can go away.
Yeah.
You can get away scot-free.
Right.
Well, he gets the year, and everybody's like, I can't believe you got a fucking year, and this and that. And they're walking out of the courtroom.
Yeah, and they're like, how do you feel about your sentencing? He's like, I just want to say America's a beautiful place.
I love America, the home of the free. Yeah. And then earlier in the movie, a older gentleman gets somebody he loves close to him killed by Nino's people when they were taking over the Carter. And he said, Nino Brown, see you in hell. Or you got a reservation in hell or something like that. And shoots Nino, who falls down. And then it fades in. And then right before it's like, Nino, this is not a real story. This is a fictional story. But there's Nino Browns in every major city in America.
Right.
And like I said, love the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, also, when you first see Nino, when they're in the club, my boy Flavor Flav on I forgot stage, about Flavor killing it, man. Yo, Nino, what up, boy?
I completely forgot about Flavor Flav. I'm like, oh, shit. I forgot he was big back in the day.
He was killing it back then, man.
All I knew him from was fucking Flavor Flav's
Flavor of Love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it. But I love Public Enemy, too, so.
True.
I had a Public Enemy shirt in high school. That shit would not fit me nowadays, but I should get another one.
You should.
I should. Welcome to the Therodome. Oh, dude, that shit crushes. Yeah, Flav's hilarious.
He was a great little cameo in this fucking...
I'd love to have beer with that guy.
He seems a little off to me.
I know. I think that's why we'd get along so great. He wears clocks. I would wear a fucking clock. I did wear a clock.
Did you wear a clock?
Yeah, all through high school, bro. You ask anybody that knew me.
I mean, I can't. I wore long sleeve black shirts in Florida, so.
Yeah, I'd have a basketball or a football jersey on, and I would have a fucking clock around my neck. You ask anybody.
I wish I had a picture of that.
I drive a 69 Impala with 20s on it. Yeah, that was dope. I was very different than other people at that time. Not the car. Some people had that. But what always made mine stick out was the fact it was a 69. Love that. Yeah.
No, I did love those Impalas back in the day.
Great year.
Oh my God. It was a good year.
But yeah.
So yeah, it was a good movie, but the problem is it doesn't age well after 20, 30 years. It's really a product of its time.
Yeah.
Because everyone's got huge gold chains and talks a certain way. And a lot of the things are like made fun of nowadays.
Yeah.
So it's just a product of its time is the problem with it. But as far as like a story goes, I asked you before we got recorded because you have Dredd.
Yeah, I have the
newest one. And this made me think of that movie so hard because it's almost this exact same premise. There's a... this lady that holds up a, the same thing, almost like a hotel or whatever, and she owns that whole thing, and she comes out with a drug called Slow-Mo, and Dredd just has to, like, go through this apartment complex to get to her or whatever. It's almost like same story, but it's, like, so good. So good.
Well, you asked me if I had it, and I do, but I've never seen it, so...
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a watch, man.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to, because I remember you telling me you didn't watch it, so the next one you're going to do is Dredd.
I'm off Monday, so I'll probably watch it then.
I'm excited because I love Dredd. I've seen it a few times since I bought it, which I looked at my movie collection and I don't see it, and I'm pretty pissed about that. I don't know where it's at. So, fun facts time.
All right. I love fun facts. By the way, folks, I don't feel like we've been doing enough fun facts, and I told Greg that before we started recording.
Yeah, I'll tighten up on the fun facts.
We're gonna do more fun facts.
Yeah,
because I love them.
I liked sprinkling them in the middle of the review, like, fun fact.
Yeah.
But we'll have a fun fact segment right now, and I'll just read through some of these because some of them were actually pretty interesting.
I wonder if there's any I don't know. Probably all of them.
On the inside, the Actor Studio, 1994, Chris Rock claimed that for several years following his acclaimed performance as a crack addict, drug dealers would approach him by putting crack cocaine in his pocket, joking they thought it was for the documentary. They thought it was a documentary. He stated that although he knew people were using crack at the time, he never did. And in his 1997 memoir, The Rock This, had only smoked marijuana twice. So people were just coming up, putting drugs in his pocket, and being like, that was a documentary.
But crack, though?
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking disrespectful as shit.
Exactly.
Like, do I look like I did when you saw me in that documentary?
I mean, he did play a good crackhead.
He did, man. Super, super good.
The fucking teeth is what got me.
Yeah, well, I mean, those obviously aren't his real teeth.
Right.
You know.
But
he acted the fuck out of that, really. His lips, too. They even got his lips all cracked
all
up.
white. That's the thing that bothers me is whenever you see somebody that's supposed to be like down in the luck and they have like perfect white teeth. It's like, it's hard for me to get behind that.
You know, that's what Dave Chappelle's going for when he does that. The Tyrone Biggums.
Right.
Yeah. He's making ode to Pookie.
The highest grossing independent feature of 1991.
I believe that.
This one I thought was pretty interesting. The chase between Scotty and Pookie was improvised. The original idea was the chase to be a car chase, but the movie had gone over budget and was in danger of being shut down. Chris Rock instead hopped on a bicycle and Ice-T chased him on foot. That was just improv. I thought that was super cool. Like, if you wouldn't have told me that, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Hey, guys, think about it. We can't get a car.
I'll just get on this bike, and Ice-T can fucking chase me on foot. Ice-T was fucking kicking it.
Yeah.
They were on that bridge and just see Ice-T was...
shit, he's like 25, 26 when this fucking movie's made.
He was young as fuck.
Could run forever.
Ice-T almost refused the role as Scotty because he felt that if the film was a failure, it would negatively affect his rap career.
For sure.
During an interview with MTV's Kurt Locker back in 1990, Ice-T started to lauder that he hated the police due to his past connection with the Crips. However, not only was the film a hit, but also provided him his huge break as an actor, as a police... Well, it doesn't say as a police officer, but, you know, we both know. We all know. Tupac Shakur auditioned for the role as G Money, but was turned down due to his fact that he looked younger than Wesley Snipes.
Bro, if Tupac plays G Money, don't get me wrong, Al Payne did a great job, but if fucking Tupac plays that part, this movie's like that much fucking better.
Yeah.
Because Tupac can fucking act, dude.
He can. I love
Juice is great, and fucking He Got Game, or not He Got Game, Above the Rim.
Right.
Fucking great movie.
He is a great actor. Like
He is, dude. He's been in like 4 movies. He was in like 4 or 5 movies.
Mm-hmm.
Poetic Justice was good. The one with James or Jim Belushi. Oh, I think it's gang related. He's pretty good in that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a good actor. I mean, he was a very talented man.
He was. The GOAT. Tupac's definitely the GOAT.
Controversial professional wrestler Jerome Young, a.k.a. New Jack, took his name after seeing the film. His ring name, rather.
I love how the guys are singing around the fire.
I love that part. That was such a good part. And it made me, like, miss that stuff.
Like acapella?
Yeah. Not only acapella, but just, I feel like music has gotten down to just, like, computer stuff. Like, there was a scene.
Some soul.
Yeah, right. There was a scene where everyone was playing an instrument. Like, obviously, if you listen to it, you can tell it was done on the computer. But there was a time when everyone just played an instrument, and you could still do, like, rap beats and everything like that, and on real instruments, and I miss that.
Yeah. And I always wonder, dude, there's like 4 guys when the first time you see them singing, but then the next time there's only 3 of them. So I always wonder if like it was supposed to be like one of them got like killed. You know what I mean? And, like,
yeah, right.
It's all that's left. We still sing here, even though Tony got killed. We still come out here and sing around the fire.
That's pretty dark. I didn't even think about that, but you're right.
I was hoping it'd be a fun fact, honestly.
I mean, there's a bunch in here, and some of them are kind of like not worth reading. Martin Lawrence auditioned for the role of Pookie. However, he opted out of the film following the death of his mentor, Robin Harris. I felt like Martin Lawrence would have been good, but I like Chris Rock's character as Pookie.
He was supposed to play Pookie?
Martin Lawrence?
Wow.
He auditioned for the role, but turned it down. Let me see.
I still think Chris Rock would have done a good job.
Oh, it doesn't say anything about the men singing the song For the Love of Money by Levert are the group, troupe, and level 2 of the members of Levert are also sons of the OJ's original members as Eddie Levert. Both sons are deceased. Gerald dying in 2006 and Sean in 2008. That's not what you were asking, but
yeah.
Oh, Ice-T was paid $26,000.
That was it?
That was it. That's a lot of money for back in the day, 1991.
26 bands?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
But he wasn't a huge known actor either.
Fucking Bruce Willis got more than that for Hudson Hawk, dude.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wrote he wrote Hudson Hawk. God, I hated that movie.
You should have loved it.
I hated that fucking movie. It made me so angry. It was trying so hard to be funny and it just like fell flat every time.
What's up, Butterfinger?
The first words heard in the film where the studio logo appears on the screen you were about to witness strength of the street's knowledge is the opening of the NWA song Straight Outta Compton.
You are about to witness the strength of street knowledge. Love NWA too. You know what's crazy is like, I think Public Enemy came out around like 86, 87.
Mm-hmm.
And that was about the same time NWA came out. Like their first, like by 88, NWA was killing shit.
Right.
And it's kind of weird because like NWA was like West Coast and Public Enemy had their own different kind of like crazy shit over here. Because theirs was like more militant, like organized. But NWA was just straight gangsters, man. They were the first people that were just like, yeah, we'll fucking kill you.
Oh, we didn't talk about how much do you think this movie cost to make?
Yeah, you usually always ask me. I'm gonna go $3 million.
Damn, that's low.
Really?
Well, Hatchet cost $1.5 million.
Yeah. Well,
$8 million.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
But it accumulated $47 million, so it made.
Fuck yeah.
I've known of this movie, so it's like everyone knows about this movie. Yeah. But
New Jack City's that movie, man.
Yeah. It's one of those I never got around to watching till now. Thank you. That's why I like this podcast, because I get to watch movies I've never watched. I wouldn't have.
And yeah, I mean, you like gangster movies, but you have more of a like you're like an Eastern Promises, history of violence kind of gangster movie.
Right.
You like that plot, you like that dialogue, and this is more of like a, I don't know, just like a shoot 'em up, not a real shoot 'em up, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not really my cup of tea when it comes
to
like.
This is about drugs and shit. I don't know.
But that's why I gave you Dredd, because Dredd is. I love Dredd so much. Not just the story, but there's so much more that goes into that movie, and I can't wait to talk about it and watch it. But
yeah, I love this movie.
It was a good movie. Like, I didn't hate it. It's just the problem is it's just a product of its time, and it didn't age very well. But I grew up watching these kind of movies, so I kind of, can look past that. But if you gave this to like a 20-year-old, you're like, it's an old ass movie.
It's crazy because I always feel like most of the time when I give you these movies that are older like that, a movie that's not related to this, but it is only in the fact that of Ice-T. But when I was a kid, my dad showed me the movie Colors, which is about gangs in L.A. It's about and Ice-T did the theme song for it. It's called Colors.
Right.
And it's a fucking hit. Like, I love that song. It's on every phone, iPod, CD I've ever had. Like, I love that song.
Mm-hmm.
And because of I love that song so much, my dad was like, hey, there's this movie that I saw with the guy that sings that Colors. I was like, oh, which gangbanger did he play? And he's like, oh, no, he wasn't in the movie. He did the song for it. I was like, he did Colors? He's like, yeah, Ice-T. I was like, so he put on New Jack City for me, and I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
And I still own it now. Yeah, I watch it all. I mean, not all the time, but I watch it every now and then.
Yeah, it's one of those you just pull out every once in a while to watch.
Yeah, when I just want to watch a gangster movie, I'll throw it on.
Yeah.
Because I love Goodfellas, don't get me wrong, but I don't always have 2 hours.
Right. 2 hours? Like, more like 3. That movie's like 2.5 hours
Yeah,
long.
I think it is like 2.5. But, yeah, I just don't always feel like sitting through that kind of long of a movie. You know what I mean?
That's the problem. Like, me and my wife were talking about it, too. Like, we love Casino so much, but we don't have time to just sit down there and watch a 3-hour movie, so.
Yeah, that's one of those ones that, like, when I catch it on, like, halfway through, that's like, yes. Because, like, I love that shit, you know? Because I love the movie, but I don't always sit down to watch the whole fucking thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking, when I was putting up the shelves in her room, I put on the Big Lebowski just to have something as, like, background noise. Like, halfway through it, she's like, this is one of those movies that I've seen the beginning of 1,000,000 times, but never saw the end except, like, a couple. And I'm like, yeah, definitely. We all have those movies that, like, we can watch halfway through and just turn off.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. But so what would you give it?
What would I give it? I hate to put a number on it, but I don't know what else to say.
The rating?
Just like a 5.
Yeah.
Like middle of the road. Like, it's not a terrible movie. It's like it's a product of its time. But I feel like there's a lot to be gained from this movie because we still deal with the drug problem, like Waka.
Yeah.
Or Flocka?
They got all kinds. Waka Flocka Flame.
That's how I remember the name of the drug is because of the rapper.
Waka Flocka Waka. Yeah, dude.
But you know what I'm talking about. Like, there's always a drug problem that we have, and this movie really tries to address that. Like, it's like a problem.
I follow Waka on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's actually pretty smart.
No, I've heard he's like a super intelligent guy.
Huge too. He's like 6'6".
Is he?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that.
No, I think might be taller than that. He's like 6'6", 6'7". But yeah, he's a fucking monster. Yeah. He's about that gang. He's about that gang shit too. So yeah. But shout out to Waka.
Yeah.
He goes hard in the paint. I don't know if you heard about that.
Dude, I fucking love that song.
That's a great song, bro. Like, that song will feed him for the rest of his life, bro.
If I ever feel like just feeling like a hard motherfucker.
Dude, Lex Luger kills that fucking beat, man.
Yeah.
That's what we need to make. Just one hit, bro.
I'm working on it. I'm going to make that one song. I told you I needed that, like, distorted guitar with a good beat and just give it to you and have you rap over it. We'll get rich and famous.
I'm going to do something. At this point, bro, I'll do fucking K-pop, bro. I'll do country music. I don't give a shit. Completely ready to sell out for this money. I will shake it for these dollars. Like, good God.
Just so sick of working.
It's not even that, bro. Just like, I don't know, man. Like, doing something that people love, that love you for, like, that's the coolest thing ever, man.
I watched
It's not even about the money, really.
Right. You know who's somebody that I really relate you to?
Who?
Is Bert Kreischer.
Bert Kreischer.
Like, every time I see Bert Kreischer, I'm like, that's like Nick. Like, I don't know. I just see, like, you guys could hang out and...
Oh, yeah, man.
Like, he's living your dream.
I follow him on Instagram. I wish he'd follow me.
But I was watching the video of him and his tour bus, like...
Oh, yeah, he just fucking eats and drinks and just does, like, nothing but dumb shit all the time.
Yeah, he was, like, giving $100 challenge to him and his crew about who could hold the longest plank or whatever. Like, just dumb shit like that. Mm-hmm. And I was like, God, I could totally see Nick in that position. Like, just switch out Bert Kreischer for Nick, and I could totally see that.
Yeah, he's gone pretty hard. You know, he's done some crazy shit that I had no idea. He had a fucking show on the Travel Channel for like years.
Yeah, that's how he got his start.
I had no idea about that. Mm-hmm. Like, that shit was on for like almost a decade.
Well, that's kind of what I wanted to do with the collector's edition is like get it picked up by like the Travel Channel or Discover or something like that.
Cool, bro.
Just have you go around the world interviewing people and their collections and stuff, just to get your foot in the.
I gotta start getting back on that. Like,
yeah, it's just this Corona have fucked everything up.
Really has.
Yeah, I don't like nobody feels comfortable getting together. Like, even like my birthday's in a few weeks, and my parents are like, "Can we just come over and get takeout?"
Like, people think we're in the same room, bro. There's actually like, yeah, I'm in
You're
South Dakota.
CGI'd in.
Yeah, I'm in South Dakota right now. Right? Like, I'm hanging out with Kanye, working on his presidential run. Like,
oh my God, don't even talk to me about. But then
is
again,
that still a thing? Like, is he like finally came back to Earth yet?
I don't fucking know, but
does anybody know?
I told my wife, like, I want him to win. I want him to win. I want this to turn into a fucking reality show because it's already there.
Yeah, I don't want big titty women to fall out of the sky, but that's not gonna fucking happen either. Like
I don't want fucking. Let's not get political.
I'm not even trying to get political. Like,
I know.
This is hilarity at its finest.
It is. America is just a reality TV
Only
show.
in the year 2020 does this happen. Is that a headline?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Kanye runs for president.
It's not crazy enough that Donald Trump is our fucking president, bro. Like, Kanye West is like, I can give it a shot now.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck? I don't know, dude.
Idiocracy is happening as we speak.
You know what the craziest shit is right now? Yeah, dude, that's a good point. But you know what the craziest shit to me is right now? Do you know what the best name I've heard that wants to run for president in 2024 is? The fucking Rock. I would rather vote for Dwayne Johnson than Kanye West for fucking president.
You're not wrong.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't be. Don't get me wrong. Kanye West is a fucking musical genius. Like, I'm sorry, he is, bro. And I even pointed it out to people. Like, they'll be like, man, I fucking hate Kanye. And
have you heard Graduation?
Yeah, fuck, have you heard fucking College Dropout, bro?
Yeah.
Like, I love that fucking album.
Yeah, I like his earlier stuff. Like, his later stuff I'm not a fan of, but, like, his first few albums are great.
I say that, and then he'll drop a fucking banger on me. Like, he did Yikes. I love that fucking song.
Yeah, but he puts a lot of trash out, too.
Bound to. Yeah, I mean, he's got some shit music, too. But, dude, he just dropped a fucking gospel album at the beginning of the year. Like, yep, just did that. Can you do that? Like, fuck.
But that's the thing, is he has such a following. He could put anything. Like, he could put a country album out, and he'll still keep, like, most of his fans.
I wish he would. Like, I'd listen to it, honestly. Like, fuck it. I even listened to the gospel stuff. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
He doesn't sing or anything in it. It's just it's a big choir is what it is.
Right.
And he's just, producing the beat.
I kind of hate gospel music.
Really?
It's just not my cup of tea.
It can get old, tiring after a while, but like, there are some of it I enjoy. If it's upbeat enough,
True.
But yeah, he's great musically talented, but like, I don't know, him going for president, that's high hopes.
I wanted to do it just because I don't care anymore, and it would just be fucking funny. Whatever. Have you seen Green Lantern, the Ryan Reynolds?
Of course, bro. I own it.
Do you like it?
Nah. Not a lot.
I was wondering if it was
like hate it, but like I don't like it.
I tried watching it. I watched like 5. I saw it in my movie collection because I bought it because I'm like, I was purposely buying a movie that I knew that was bad. I was gonna pick up shitty food. I was gonna like just have a night to myself, like watching a shitty movie. And then I got 5 minutes in. I'm like, I can't do this. I turned it off.
I want 2 things from that movie that I do not currently have in the collection. I want the fucking Green Lantern ring from that movie because it just looks cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just like the way they were designed.
I didn't see it, so I don't know.
And I want the Ryan Reynolds action figure.
Why?
For Green Lantern. Because, like, why not? Like,
it's not a good movie, though.
I have George Clooney fucking Batman. I have Jim Carrey Riddler. I have Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face. I have Uma Thurman Poison Ivy. The only thing I'm missing from the Batman movies is damn Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze. And I got to get that.
Yeah.
I got to get that. I used to have Jack Nicholson Joker, but I don't have that anymore.
What happened to him?
My father gave it away.
Gave it away?
He gave away all my toys, bro.
Oh, right.
And that's why I have the channel, bro. Part of the collector, by the way. Shameless plug.
Whenever this corona thing goes away and we go back to normalcy, I would like to do the flea market haul together.
Yeah, I'm down.
Because I want to go out there and buy a fucking taxidermied bat or some dumb shit.
That lady's still out there, bro.
Is she still out there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. Still selling weird shit.
Yeah. I mean, everything else was normal except the taxidermied bat. Like, that still gets me. And she had a whole story about it too. Like, she loves talking about her taxidermied bats.
You got to get them. Where she says she got them from? I forget.
I don't remember. Somewhere that it's overpopulated with bats, so they have to kill them in order to keep the population of the bats like in, controlled circumstances. And then she buys them dead taxidermied and then sells them here because it's illegal to kill bats over here. So she gets a lot of flack for it.
Yeah.
Because
he gives a shit about bats.
Really, though.
Yeah.
Unless they're taxidermied in front of a bat symbol.
Batman. I'm Batman. Dude, hey, did you hear about fucking Michael Keaton, dude?
No.
Coming back for Flashpoint?
No.
Dude, can't wait.
I haven't heard anything.
They're also going to fire Ezra Miller, so we're going to have a new Flash. I think the kid from the TV show doesn't do a bad job.
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched any superhero TV anything. I tried to watch the Watchmen one, but it's way too fucking like race driven.
I don't have HBO Max.
Hey, you're not missing much in my opinion. But
Nick
like
fucking loves it.
But the fucking what's his name? Rorschach is a fucking white supremacist?
What?
Yeah, it's fucking weird and it threw me off.
I love old boy in the movie.
Yeah, he's fucking great. I love it. I love the movie.
Forget his name, but
maybe we still can get Mick together and we'll talk about Watchmen because he's been dying to talk about Watchmen.
Yeah, I'd love to have Mick on again, man. That'd be dope for sure.
He listens to these, so Mick, whenever you're ready, let me know and we can do the Watchmen episode. I'm sorry.
He texted me the other day. He it was funny. He sent me like 2 text messages answering I think it was the last podcast where we were talking about something we couldn't think of the name of that Anthony Hopkins movie with Ed Norton.
Yeah.
He's like, the movie you're thinking of is Instinct.
Yeah, I know. That's why I love having him around. He's like an encyclopedia.
He's like, I should be here, Jamie. Yeah. I was like, you would kill it at that, bro.
He fucking would. No, because he would talk over us. I love Mick to death, but goddamn it, that guy can talk.
Hey, man. If you're good at it, fuck it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, shout out to Mick, man. We'd love to have you back on, bro.
Yeah, Mick.
Bro. Hit me up.
Yeah, he said they're bringing the Red Rabbit back, too.
Yeah, he did tell me that. He said they were about to do like 4 or 5 episodes, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, podcast. It's the Red Rabbit
Drive-In.
It's Mick's podcast that he does with his buddy. They do mostly horror, though. So
yeah, they did RoboCop, too.
Yeah, they do like older films or horror, just whatever.
But yeah, definitely go check them out. They're on YouTube, too.
Yep. Red Rabbit Drive-In.
Yeah.
Good people.
So you gave it a 5. What do you got for me next week? Dread, right?
We're doing Dread.
That's cool. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Even though I love the one with Stallone, so this movie's gonna have to be pretty badass to beat that one.
I'm excited to see what you say about it because I love this movie. I've watched it a few times.
People hate the original Judge Dredd, man.
I do,
but I fucking love it.
Do you?
I don't care.
You don't care?
I love it, man. Rob Schneider's hilarious in that fucking movie.
And it's Sylvester Stallone. Like, if you grew up on those, like, tough guy movies, it's hard to...
Love Over the Top. Love Rambo.
Right.
Love fucking Cliffhanger. I'm a Stallone fan, man.
Yeah, Stallone was pretty great.
I have fucking Last Blood saved on my fucking Amazon Prime. I'm going to watch Monday. Like, it's the extended cut, too.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he takes on an entire fucking cartel in this one. So I'm pretty excited about it.
What's your favorite tough guy movie from that era?
Oh man, that's a tough one.
It is a tough one. I have 2 of them that go back and forth, and it's just like who I'm in the mood for at the time.
Predator's great. Fucking Commando. Rambo. Fuck, man, there's so many.
I know.
Fucking Die Hard. Fuck you. You thought I was going to say something else. Of course it's fucking Die Hard.
I thought you were going to say something good.
It's Die Hard for life, bro.
No, I like Die Hard.
I live free, but I die hard, son.
My 2, it's always like a neck and neck between Predator and fucking Demolition Man.
I fucking love Predator, though.
Yeah, like, Demolition Man always like scoots ahead just by a couple of inches, but I fucking love Predator. Like, every time I watch it, I just feel like I need to take steroids and fight aliens.
I do love Demolition Man, but Predator's just
I don't know. There's something about Demolition Man that really just like works for me. Like Wesley Snipes.
If you could only have Arnold or Sly, who you picking?
Arnold.
For real?
Yeah.
I thought about it the other day, man, and it's really hard. It's almost a fucking tie.
It is a tie, but I will always go with Arnold.
Because if we're going hit for hit, like, it's really hard, man. You wait until you get into the 90s and the 2000s is when you could tell like Arnold pulls ahead, but like if we're talking about in their heyday, they go hit for hit, bro.
They do go hit for hit.
Franchises too.
Terminator 2, though, is like one of the greatest action films of all time.
James Cameron's fucking broke the mold so many fucking times.
Yeah.
We're about to get 7 more Avatars. Like, I'm excited. If the world ever get back to fucking normal, man, we got a lot of cool shit coming.
I know. It's just like waiting on
Marvel's
the back burner.
Marvel's got like 100 fucking movies they're going to do. And like they got Disney Plus with Star Wars. It's like it just blew my load hearing all this shit. Like,
right.
Just ready for shit to get back to normal, bro.
Yeah, me too. What are they doing with Star Wars?
They're well, I've heard some crazy ass rumor, but like they're talking about deleting the fucking sequel trilogy from canon and redoing it.
That would be fucking amazing.
What? You're such a hater, bro. Steve-O, I do not support that shit. He's hating right now. Steve-O Rodrigo. That's my dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said they were going to delete it for fucking...
You can't just delete history.
Well, here's my thing, bro. And like, while we've even discussed it on that episode, bro. They're not perfect by any fucking means, but the nostalgic factor in it is enough for me. And for most of these diehards, like, of course it is, bro.
Why don't they redo the prequels?
That's what I'm saying. You want to redo those, which actually have the cast in them, but you want to keep those bullshit fucking prequels? Fuck out of here. If we're going to delete anything out of canon, delete them bitches.
Yeah.
Give me another Darth Vader fucking movie, man.
Right.
Like a real one.
The story's there. It just needs to be fleshed out a little better.
Fucking Hayden Christensen, man. Fuck that guy. Like, seriously.
You're not wrong. Because me and my
almost
wife
derailed a fucking franchise, man.
My wife and I we were going to go through the whole Star Wars trilogy, and the first one we're like, yeah, it's bad, but we had a little fun. Then we got to the second one. We're like, oh shit, these are a lot worse than we remember them being.
Fucking Clone Wars is like that point where you're just like, man, they don't know what they're doing either. And I felt bad for Ewan McGregor because he gives it a best fucking effort, you know what I mean? But like,
when you don't have anything to work with,
how do you throw lines off that guy? It's like somebody was standing back there with a fucking cue card, like just, and he'd keep looking off. Like, fuck that guy, bro. I hope he's working at Wendy's. Seriously, get all that fucking money and ruin Darth Vader, bro. We think we're gonna get this badass fucking backstory, and we get whiny emo fucking Vader.
Right.
Like, I don't know, man. Even when they made him, they ruined that. That was cool, at least. Putting his charred ass body in that robot body. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking cool. No, what the fuck, dude? Like, that pisses me off almost as much as fucking hologram Luke at the end of Last Jedi.
I still stand behind it. I think it was a smart decision.
It's so fucking stupid. But that was my favorite. That was my damn near my favorite Star Wars movie until that bullshit. I've told you this many times. Like,
that ending just ruined the whole movie for you.
Let's get my blood pressure up, man. I don't want to talk about it anymore, man.
You're getting worked up.
Just keep giving me Mandalorian, Disney, and we're good.
I still haven't watched that.
Dude, you should, bro. It's amazing.
Yeah, I was gonna watch it, but it's hard to find time. Well, now that I'm back on I was on day shift for a hot minute.
Fucking Pedro Pascal. It's like my favorite actor right now, man.
Yeah.
He's killing it. I wish they could ever release fucking Wonder Woman 2. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, I would actually really like.
He plays the villain in that.
I liked the first Wonder Woman. The ending kind of sucked ass, but it was entertaining up until then.
Yeah, it got kind of shitty.
It's just the end battle was so.
It's because that dude's 100 years old, man. He can't do action scenes anymore. Like, this shit wasn't even believable. They're just CGI in his head. Like, I don't know, but I did like Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I liked it. I didn't love it.
Got that shit on Blu-ray.
Wow.
You know, if I got it on Blu-ray, I mean that shit.
Yeah.
But by the way, I'm so glad I gave you fucking Sucker Punch on Blu-ray. Because like it didn't deserve to sit on the shelf with my other Blu-rays.
You keep talking shit. We're gonna do a fucking episode on it, we are going to do an episode on Sucker Punch, just not right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just.
You're gonna have to rewatch.
Pencil it in the year 2025.
2025.
No, we can do whatever you want, but
it hasn't felt right yet because you gave me the extended cut, which I had just the regular cut. So I'm excited to see what got cut out.
You know, a crazy story about that is I had that for 2 years, never watched it.
Really?
So I haven't seen the extended cut either.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Because that's how shitty the movie was. I didn't want to see the extended cut.
I can't wait till we fucking make you watch this movie.
You might as well throw that bitch in the death box, bro. Because, like, that's how bad I don't give a fuck about that movie.
You know, it's in my, like, top 20.
I try to pretend Zack Snyder didn't make it. Like, I love all his movies, but that one.
Really?
Yeah, I don't fuck with that movie, dude.
That's, like, one of the movies where that made me want to do War with Cinema. Sucker Punch and fucking Pan's Labyrinth, which I want to do.
Oh, no. That's a death box movie for sure. Let's read fucking Spanish for 3 hours.
I fucking love Pan's Labyrinth.
At least Narcos is fucking entertaining, bro. They're killing people and shit. There's tits, like coke everywhere. Like, at least that's fucking entertaining. I'd rather hear about Pablo. I can listen to shit about Pablo Escobar forever.
Mm-hmm.
But
you don't want to see about
Pan's Labyrinth is fucking shit. Guillermo del Toro, fucking worst movie he ever made.
By the way, that is the movie that started the whole War with Cinema thing, because we would always talk about like Tom Hardy and gangster movies, and we like the same movies until you're like, man, fuck that movie Pan's Labyrinth. I was like, hold on a second. You crossed a line, sir.
You and 5 other people are the only ones that would ever say that they love that movie. Bro.
And then I'm like, we should start a podcast where we talk about movies, because we don't like the same movies apparently. And
didn't
here
that
we
shit
are.
win an Academy Award or something?
I'm sure it did. It won a lot of awards because it's an amazing movie.
It's because people are fucking artistic pussies. That's why it won fucking awards. Same reason that fucking Color of Water shit or whatever it was called. He made the movie about the Loch Ness Monster. With the deaf chick? Is she blind? Which one is it?
No, I didn't really like...
The Shape of Water.
The Shape of Water. I didn't love that. It has an 8.2 on IMDb and a 95%.
Out of what, 100? I believe that.
Oh, I was going to look it up. But yeah, Shape of Water was kind of like an overdone story. It was like well shot and a beautiful looking movie, but the storyline was kind of like, we've kind of seen this a million times.
Pretty sure he won something for that bullshit, too.
It won 3 Oscars. Pan's Labyrinth.
Ugh.
Best Achievement in Cinematography.
It's just fucking
Best Achievement in Art Direction. And Best Achievement in Makeup.
Oh, so nothing that fucking matters.
That does matter.
I didn't hear Best Screenplay. I didn't hear Best Director.
Nominee for Best Writing, Original Screenplay.
Didn't win.
Nominee, Best Achievement in Music Writing for Motion Pictures, Original Score.
You know what the thing is you hear nominee, not winner. The fact that it made it on the ballot doesn't make a shit.
Yes, it does. Nominated.
It doesn't make a shit.
You ever notice that? Like, you'll see actors like 15 nominations. It's like, yeah, but you didn't win anything.
And then they always have to make that fucking bullshit speech like, it was just an honor to be nominated.
Right.
Like, when he's like, man, fuck that guy. I did a way better job than that asshole.
Did they get an award for nominations? Like a little trophy?
Probably not.
Probably not.
No. You get to sit out there and look like a fucking idiot when they don't call your name. Somebody's about to get up. Oh, shit. It wasn't me. Damn it. Not turning the camera. No, it's not. No, yeah, no. Great job, bro. Fuck that guy. Are you happy for Tom for winning? Nah, fuck him, bro. I did a better job.
Right.
I should have won.
Actually, he walks on stage and like, hey, you don't deserve this.
Oh, you're like presenting? Like if Tom Hanks was like, I've won 2 of these, you don't deserve this shit.
Right.
You don't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold on to it for you.
Wait till you deserve it.
Do something about it then. Back up. Tom Hanks would be that great. He could pull that off.
Tom Hanks would.
What? Oh yeah, for sure. Dude, did you see the preview for that new one he's gonna be in?
I haven't seen anything new, so no, I haven't.
He's playing like a fucking sea captain during World War II or some shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I still haven't watched Dunkirk.
Me either.
I bought it to watch. I bought it on Black Friday, and it is now almost August.
I'm not gonna lie, man. It looks so boring. Like just looking at the fucking cover, I'm like, oh man, I'm already sleepy.
I just don't like war movies. I'm not a huge war guy.
It's not even that, man. It's just like fucking do a different war. I feel like fucking World War II is all they do.
Yeah.
Like, we get it, man. Nazis were fucking terrible. Like, I get it.
Speaking of, I was listening to the podcast of Hatchet in my car while we were going uptown, and we got to the part where we were talking about Freddie being a pedophile, and I was like talking about Adolf Hitler. I died laughing in my car, and she's like, that shit is so inappropriate and not funny. I'm like, well, I'm fucking dying. the second time over because it was pretty funny to me.
You gotta take that all out. Cut shit.
I ain't cutting shit. I was actually, speaking of the whole t-shirt thing. So, my trainer at work, her and her husband work there with me, and they design t-shirts.
Oh, that's dope.
So I asked them about the whole process, and they said like a table this long, I could fit the printer and the t-shirt press, $500.
Really?
And we could make our own t-shirts.
Oh, bro, we might have to do that.
So that's something I'm looking
I'm gonna make
into.
The shit out of some shirts, man.
I'm scared to tell the wife because she's like, "Why do you need to buy more shit? Because I have too much shit as it is."
Yeah. But that'd be so dope, bro.
So it's something I might look into in the future, so we can start getting shirts made. Because I design things.
Yeah, you do.
And
you do. And I wear things.
And you wear. I'm just saying, like, if we bought them, like, don't you have like a shed in your backyard?
I do.
Keep them back there.
I do.
We can make t-shirts.
We can fit so many boxes.
Right.
So many boxes.
But I wanted to put like War with Cinema on the front of a shirt, like the reel, and then on the back it just says I ain't cutting shit.
That'd be dope, man. That'd be so
dope.
Good. Yeah, that would be.
That's in the pocket for t-shirt designs.
Dude, just the logos you have for it, man. We could have like 3 different ones right there.
Oh yeah, I have logos for days.
I know, that'd be so great, man. Fuck yeah, man. I could do part of the collector shirts, man.
I might look into it. They said you can't do like crazy colors because it starts to get a little difficult, but we'll look into it. I think it'll be a fun little project.
Even if it's just lettering, bro, that's something to start with. Shit.
Right.
You know? Yeah, man, we might have to do something about that.
Yeah. I'm going to look into it. I think it'll be a fun little side project to just do shirts.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you tell everybody we're back on Spotify, y'all.
Yeah, we're on Spot. I'm working on iTunes. iTunes took us off, and they're being a pain to put me back on, but working on that. But Spotify.
I thought it was Apple Music now.
It's whatever.
It's whatever.
It's whatever they feel like calling it. But Spotify for sure. We are on
Drake
Spotify. Yeah. Yep, we're on Spotify. I'm putting all the new episodes up on Spotify for sure. So, yeah. That's where a lot of people listen to us at.
One more thing before we go. That new DJ Khaled and Drake song is fucking trash. Yeah, I just had to say that. It's been bothering me all week.
Shit's been sitting on your fucking mind for a minute.
Yeah, as soon as I heard it on the radio Monday, I was like, fuck this song.
What, yeah, and it's fucking Saturday
It's called
now.
Pop Star.
Pop Star?
Yeah, but he said, I'm just a pop star. I'm not a doctor. Like, oh, so you're just glorifying taking pills. Super cool, man, with everybody struggling with quarantine and being afraid of catching this fucking virus. Like, that's what they want to hear.
Yeah.
Just pop pills, bro. You're good. I don't know.
I haven't heard it, but
he's been, I don't know, he dropped a couple fucking eggs in my opinion this last time. Like
Drake?
that Tootsie Slide bullshit. Like, what the fuck, Drake?
Yeah.
I had a rant about that one too.
That song was just manufactured to just make money. That's the only reason he made it.
That's exactly what he did for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
DJ Khaled had another kid and he's trying to get it paid.
Yeah.
His first son, he made the executive producer on his album. That album had 2 fucking charting hits.
Yeah.
His son made like $10 million, and you know what I'm saying? Anyways. But yeah.
You just had to rant about it.
I had to say that, man. It was bothering at me.
I haven't listened to it, but I fucking agree because fuck both those guys.
Nah, man, I love Drake, but not that.
I don't like Drake. I don't like DJ Khaled either.
No, I don't like DJ Khaled. You want to talk about a guy that gets paid for doing next to fucking nothing?
I'm fucking wearing a Conan fucking hat and a Cough t-shirt. I'm all about that metal life, so.
Yeah, I literally paid $6 for this shirt, man.
I
love this shirt.
I paid almost $30 for this hat, but I wanted a new hat.
I was gonna wear the Bulls hat you got me with it, but yeah.
I like that hat. I was gonna keep it for myself, and I'm not even a Bulls fan.
I'm glad you didn't, man, because I love that hat.
Yeah.
You should have bought another one.
Yeah, I should have bought 2.
Yeah. Or like one that's like the reverse of the colors of mine.
Oh, right. Individual. Or
that would have been dope.
Reversed. Yeah.
But yeah, man. Next week, Dread, right?
Dread.
We'll see y'all later.
Later.